Hi Libra, how are you? Here we are for your Venus retrograde reading. Let's see what's going on for you and let's see what's happening. You did have the nodal shift with the North Node moving into Aries, which means the South Node is in opposition to you, or that the South Node is in your sign now and that the North Node is in opposition. So we may be seeing some old stories around partnerships, around contracts, around relationships come up, and a great desire to like move within and figure out how to really, I guess, figure out who we are, stand on our own 2 feet. So depending on where you might have any Libra placements, or if you have your North Node, South Node in these signs, you might be experiencing a nodal return, which is a ton of fun. Probably not. But, you know, that might be in the cards for you. That might be what's coming up for you. So let's see what the cards have to say, though, specifically for Venus retrograde. All right, let's get your topic. It's going to be like the main topic for our Libras for Venus retrograde. Ooh, 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Oh, Libra. Oh, my lovely Libras. We are going to be taking a look at, and actually let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit and get a little bit more space. Okay. There we go. A little more space. Okay. Libras, I love you, but we are not the best at dealing with heartbreak and letting go. So here's the thing about the 3 of Swords, right? The 3 of Swords is kind of a lesson, okay? It's not necessarily just like, oh, your relationships are going to be ending, blah, blah, blah. It's not necessarily that. It can be that, but not necessarily. What it really is that, are you able to learn lessons from sorrow? Are you able to take pain and learn from it and then put that into action to move forward going ahead? Or do you find yourself in this same situation kind of over and over and over again because you keep choosing the same types of persons or the same types of jobs or the same types of like careers and hobbies? Like you're not learning the lessons that come from this pain and sorrow and putting it into use. So right now, like this Venus retrograde is calling you to learn the lesson and actually put this into work. And this literally might be about work. It is an Ace of Pentacles. So a new job opportunity, a new form of money, a new way of supporting yourself, or an idea that you think will make you a lot of money might become really like prevalent at this time. Hermit card, you're the second one who's gotten the Hermit card. Leo's got the Hermit card as well. So you might need to go and sit back, learn a little, might need to take some classes, take some time to yourself, and like get some clarity kind of on what direction you want to go and how you want to take this. 3 of Wands, being prepared. So success is coming in along with some messages related to this. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. I'm still trying to figure out how to like set this up so that you can see all the cards. I'm not sure how we're going to go about that. All right. Wheel of the Year for the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, we're definitely looking at some cycles right now. We're looking at some, I'm going to do like this. We're definitely looking at, I want to make sure it's still on camera. Okay. Definitely looking at some cycles. We're looking at a new start. We're looking at, so if you had an old position that you were in that was not a good fit for you, caused you a lot of pain, stressed you out, you had terrible coworkers, you had a horrible boss, or it just was like not in the field you wanted to be in, and it wasn't the way you saw your life going, and you ended that, like there's a new opportunity coming in, there's a new situation starting, 5 of Fire. Or 5 of Wands. So this may be related to there being something that you might think it's more of a competitive market. You're a little worried about like where you will fit in and initiation, but this is a restart. This is a rebirth. This is you coming into your power. This is you coming into the space you were meant to be in. This is a whole new like cycle. The 5 of Fire to me is saying more so less about like, oh, like maybe people backbiting and trying to keep you from being successful in this field, and more of like you're actually excited to go into this. You're actually excited about doing this. You want to excel and you want to succeed, and it makes you excited to move forward. this Hermit card. What do we get about the Hermit card? Because the Hermit card is suggesting it's time to take maybe a little bit of time inside. Ooh, okay, we got a lot of fire cards coming out with the Hermit card. With the Hermit card, we have... With the Hermit card, we have the element of fire, which is the Page of Fire. We have the Mother of Fire, which is the Queen of Fire. And then we have, let's see who else we have. And then we have the 8 of Earth, so a lot of hard work. Okay, so I think you're getting your head in the game. I think this is less about necessarily taking a break or taking time to yourself. Like, you're taking time to yourself so that you can excel in this new field, in this new endeavor, in this new project that you're working on, this new outlet for making income. You're like, no, like, I'm not going to be, which is fabulous for Libras, especially during Leo season. You're like, I'm not going to be distracted by external outside influences or like wanting to go out and party or wanting to find love or anything like that. Like, I'm focused on the money, which is fascinating coming with the 3 of Swords card in Venus retrograde. This Venus retrograde is about value, it is about relationships, but it is about you and your money, the relationship between you and your money, okay? And so, and maybe even something that, we'll wait for that. But Page of Fire is like that spark of creativity, that like initial thing that just makes you want to go and learn about something, that makes you want to go into a field, that makes you want to, there's something that's caught your attention and it's lit a fire within you. Queen of Fire, you're feeling confident, you're feeling charismatic, you're stepping into your power, you're glowing, like people are just like, wow, like this is what you were meant to do. This is your field, this is your area. 8 of Earth is saying that like you, yes, it is hard work, but like you're happily willing to put in the work. This isn't something where it's like, oh, it's hard work and you feel drained, you don't want to get up in the morning, you wish you'd never signed up for this, you think it's trash. This is like, I am so excited to spend 10 hours a day working on this because it doesn't feel like work. It feels like learning. It feels like growing. It feels like achieving. So like this is such a great move for you. Okay, so we're going to move. We're going to hope that this works out the way I want it to. 3 of Wands is our next card. And in 3 of Wands, we have a moment of success. Like you've put everything in order. You've taken that time. You're not being lazy. Like your house is clean. Your work is done, and you can chill and enjoy your cup of coffee, and you know that the messages, the success is coming. Literally 3 of Fire again. Like, success is guaranteed. This is also the Venus card in this deck. Like, there might be a little something. This might not just be about work. This might also be about, like, a successful partnership as far as love and relationships goes. Like, we might be heading into that. We have the 2 of Wands here, or the 2 of Earth here. 2 of Earth is going to be about having some options, having some financial options, having some choices now. Like, you're not just stuck in this one field that you feel terrible about. You actually have lots of options, and the work that you've done, the studying that you've done is opening up this door for you. And it might be something that, like, think about what it was that you really wanted to be when you were a child. When you were young and you were a child and you were feeling like so excited about growing up, if that was ever a thing for you, and you were like, when I grow up, I want to do X, Y, and Z. And then, like, as you got older, you let that go, you pushed it to the side, you tried to be more practical, you tried to do what your parents expected of you, or what your teachers expected of you, or what your friends were doing. You were influenced by your friends and your family or your partners. Before all of that, what was it that you wanted to do? Who was it you wanted to be? And, like, getting back to that is, like, this is something that's going to feed being able to get back to that energy. All right, let's get our next card. Ooh, okay, that was fast. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Come on now. Libra, it doesn't get any better than this. Like, you're just going to be successful and make a bunch of money. And I'm honestly so here for that. I think that's fantastic. I think that's wonderful. I'm very excited for you. Like, just go get the bag. That's all there is to it. Go get the bag. Have happiness. Build your legacy. Build your legacy. Interesting. This is similar to the Leo reading. This is about building a legacy. This is about creating something you can be proud of, that you can pass along. 10 of water here, happy home. Like I said, it's about legacy. Something that you can share with your kids, share with your partner, that you feel proud to talk about and have as a part of your life. All right. So 10 of water, happy home card. It brings happiness. It brings peace to your home. It brings stability to your home life, to your finances, to everything. This may be something, so the Lovies, I think that this is where we kind of get a little bit into the retrograde part of things. This is the Devil card. This is about unhealthy attachments. This is about finding our way so that we are doing the things that we want to do that's for us. Let's get I want another clarifier for the Lovies, for the Devil card. Crone of Air, yeah. Coming into your own, creating your own thoughts, being your own person, not being so influenced by all these external factors, but like really being yourself, being very clear on what you want to do and why you want to do it, who you are, where you want to go, all of that fun stuff. Like that's what this energy is. And that's what you're doing and that's what you're achieving during this Venus retrograde. And your last card is the element of air, like literally a new way of thinking about things, a new way of seeing life, a new way of moving forward. Let's get an outcome card. So we're only going to be able to pull 4 and have this make sense with your outcome card. For Venus retrograde, King of Pentacles, provider. Now this might be you. We've had so much about about Pentacles, about money, about success and resources. This might be you, but this might also be your partner. So there might be a shift. There may be a King of Pentacles energy coming in. 3 of Earth. It might be something related to a mentorship or you stepping into a mentorship role. And that really matches up very well with the King of Pentacles. In bulk, this is 17, the Star card. So this is a dream. This is a wish come true. This is such a great reading for you, Libra. Literally, this is a wish come true. This is you, like, making a wish and having your wish come true. 6 of Air, walking away from an unhealthy situation and moving into a healthier one. Taking the knowledge. Oh, this is it. This is it. That's the message, okay? You have finally learn the lesson from the 3 of Swords and put it into practice. You have finally said, oh my God, I freaking get it, okay? I freaking get that I cannot stay in these work situations that I am not happy with. I cannot stay, not being paid what I deserve and what I should be paid because I'm just trying to go with the flow or whatever's going on in that situation. And you're just like, I get it. I'm freaking not doing this anymore. I'm moving on. We're changing our money story, okay? And so you go in and you get this new offer, or you go after this new job, or you create this business, or you start this new project, and it's a beginning of a new cycle. It's something you're excited about, but you know that there's other people in the field, but it doesn't matter. You are still like pumped to go here. And this is about, and initiation is also the Judgment card. And I talk about this being like a rebirth. It's about like being reborn, resurrection, all that fun stuff, leaving the old you behind. But it also can be about maybe about expectations placed on you from like the mother. So kind of what were the experiences that were going on when your mother was pregnant with you, and how that feeling of if things weren't like perfect or great, or if it wasn't like all excitement, if there was any trepidation, stress, stuff like that going on, how that feeling of maybe not being perfect, not being wanted, not being desired, not being, prepared for, maybe they just weren't prepared, maybe it was a surprise, something like that, kind of like can latch onto you and kind of follow you through as you're growing up. And it's about letting that go and understanding that like you're here for a reason. You have a purpose. You're here for a reason. There's something that you're here to achieve that you will be successful at. Like you have a purpose in this world, and it's about you stepping into that. Like it's showing up very clearly for you during this Venus retrograde, and you're fully and totally stepping into that position. And then, so yeah, like you're dedicating your time and your energy for it. You might not be going out a lot. You might not be partying a lot. You might not be doing any of that stuff because you're going to be so excited about this new role, so excited about where you're going and wanting to put in that time and effort and energy. We got 2 3 of Wands, 2 3 of Fires. That is all about, like, literally, it's just gonna, like, you're gonna do the work, you're gonna set the foundation, and it's gonna run like a well-oiled machine. The messages will come in, the affirmations will come in, the confirmation of that you're on the right track will come in, and it will actually open the door for more options. And this might gear you towards something that is something that you wanted or that you desired when you were younger. Again, if you feel confusion about like what route to take or where this might be heading, what I might be talking about, go back to when you were younger and you just wanted to do something and it was just something that brought you a lot of joy, you know, and now it could possibly make you money. Like, what is that? What does that look like? And how do you get into that feel? Lastly, your last card for this part is the 10 of Pentacles. Legacy, building a legacy, something that you're proud of, something that you're proud to be a part of, that you can pass down, creating a happy home, happy family. I say this with the most love. Libras, fixing your money situation, fixing your money relationship, fixing how you interact with the field of money and finances and abundance will fix your love life. It will make that so much easier. The issues that you're experiencing in your love life, if you are experiencing them, are coming from your inability to address the problems that are going on with your money, with your finances. You are using the relationship as a distraction, and it keeps leading you back to the same space of heartache because you're not addressing the core issue that's going on here, which is understanding your value, understanding your worth, and asking for it in every area of your life. If you cannot ask for it when it comes to something like money, when it comes to something like getting paid what you're worth, you're more than likely not asking for it in your relationships either. You're not asking for it. You have a provider, partner that's a King of Pentacles. You're not asking to be recognized for all the work that you've done, and you're building up resentment. You're feeling like you want to go spend more money, so now you're spending more. You're more out of control with your finances because you're trying to fill up this hole that just wants to be recognized for who you are and how valuable and worthy you are. Like, let's say it together. I am worthy. I am valuable. I am deserving of love. I am deserving of getting paid what I am worth, and I am worthy of everything, okay? Like, you are so worthy, and you have to claim that. You have to own that. You have to honor that within yourself. You have to recognize that in yourself first, okay? So we do all of that. It's great. We break some of these unhealthy ties with the devil. We speak up for ourselves. We set good boundaries. Like, we get this spark of inspiration. We feel alive, like we're mentally and cognitively engaged in this moment, and it leads us to even more, like being able to mentor, to teach, to receive that from others. Like, you get this reciprocity now in your relationships, and it's everything you've always wanted. Everything you've always wanted. That's your outcome. A wish fulfilled, literally. The wish card. Can't really see it. Let me put it into the frame. It's the wish card. It's the wish fulfilled, okay? This is the answer to the wishes you've been making that you haven't been getting that answer for, that's been frustrating you and making you really upset, but you haven't been brave enough yet to ask for that to be rectified. You're rectifying it this Venus retrograde. All right, Libras, I love you. I'll see y'all later. Have a great one. Bye.